last year we had the same exercise, Quake Ex, 2014. This year is this on the same day. Last year I think we called it the Great Shakeout. This year it's just Quake Ex 14. It's on October 16th at 10:15 a.m. Primarily on Capo Kino, but we're gonna exercise it on all our facilities. We're asking for max participation, and it's important because of the high turnover we have here in the Naples area. On October 16th at 10:15, at the announcement of the earthquake, all participants will take personal proactive actions: drop, cover, and hold. That's the first step. Drop, cover, and hold. Stop what you're doing, and then wait for the announcement and to report to your designated locations and muster. So the first part of the exercise is the muster. Then we're going to get more into the exercise, and that's more for the NSA folks. But for everyone, for all commands and families, the point is to muster. So we broke it down into three ways: in the home, in the office, and outside. At home, when it happens, obviously the first things are drop, cover, and hold, like I mentioned earlier. Hold onto a table or a chair or something that's pretty stable there until the shaking stops, and if it moves on, then when it stops, then proceed with the further instructions. The drop, cover, and hold, that's on a website, dropcoverholdon.org. You can check that out for more instructions. But if you're at home, again, under a table or something sturdy in a doorway, something that's got structure, that's where you want to be. In the office, for those working in an office building, the same rules apply. Don't stand next to underneath a cupboard or a file cabinet that's about to tip over. No matter what, don't use the elevators. Stay away from the windows. The glass can dislodge during an earthquake and shatter. Once the shaking stops, don't rush for an exit. Instead, leave via fire escape in a calm, orderly manner. Staying away from the windows, heavy furniture, and display shelves with objects that could fall. Once you're outside, get quickly to an open space from the building and to your command's mustering station. If you're away from your home or office, when you're driving, or if you're outside, there's also other hazards to avoid. If you're driving, pull over to the side of the road, stop as quickly as safety permits, and set your parking brake. If you're in the store, debris falling from the shelves will pose significant danger. If possible, get to an interior wall, crouch down, stay away from windows and large fixtures that could shift with the earthquake. If you can't get to a safe place, just lie down on the floor and protect your head with your arms. That's a very basic premise that we need to stress. When the shaking stops, calmly exit the building. Be careful of broken glass and other debris on the floor, and then look for help or help others. Okay, and then last thing, practice makes perfect. Okay, earthquakes can strike without warning, but if you're prepared, you know what to do. You can avoid injury. Always be mindful of what to do when the ground starts shaking. We talked about emergency preparedness kits. We kind of talked about this throughout the year. So if you don't have an emergency preparedness kit, start one. We've got one. We've got a couple of bins that we just populated once we got here. I think most people know of what stuff to gather, but if in an emergency, you may not think to gather those things from around the house. I mean, if you have it in one location, or if maybe you're not there and it's up to your spouse to pack it in the car, then you want it to be ready to go.
This Quake Ex and Quake Ex 15 is going to be a fantastic exercise, really important because of where we live and what we do. So what we're hoping for is your cooperation out there at the active duty level, civilian level, family level, the children's, your participation, full-on participation. Help us out there with that. Just as the exercise is going on, think about if it really was a quake, what things you'd be seeing and what you'd be doing, and then really looking for your questions and your comments before and after the Quake Ex to help out and improve our exercise, maybe our emergency response management. So get out there, participate, and then that way you'll have some good information for us maybe to take away and improve for the next time, improve if we do actually have an emergency.